Hi everyone, welcome back to Thrifted Living. My name is Kieran and welcome to another crafting video. So I have my little crafting buddy here. Today we're going to do some fun no-sew projects. I found these earlier this week at Dollar Tree. They are called Clean Life Multi-Purpose Cleaning Cloths. They are 2 to a pack and this is what they look like when they are not in the package. They have a little bit of give to them. Feel like a woven kind of material, and they do have a finished edge to them. It says machine wash in warm water. So we are going to be using these to create some reusable paper towels. I've really been trying to go through my kitchen and try to create some reusable options as much as I can. I bought several of them, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be figuring out a way to put these onto a Dollar Tree paper towel holder. So might be a little bit of trial and error, but I'm sure we will figure it out. So here are the different cleaning cloths. I'm just gonna go through and open them. So I found them in the cleaning section where you would find those different parts where you know how you can set up the brooms where there are different pieces to it at Dollar Tree. So I found them in that section. So what I'm going to do, I already tried this a little bit and I think it's gonna be about overlapping them to try to get them to fit onto this. So I tried this by taking one and overlapping it just a little bit over the next one. And then I'm just rolling it. And then when I get to this next one, I kind of pick it up from the other side like that. And then roll it again. So now I'm gonna get another one. So again, rolling it, catching it. Now let's just see if it works so far before we go through and do all of them. So you can just take it, put it right through here. Okay, so if we go to take one off, perfect. And it still kind of retains its shape, so awesome. And I'm not rolling it super tight, but I'm also not trying to make it so that it's the same width as this, because since it is fabric, it will stretch a bit. And I think it's better for it to be a little bit tighter on the paper towel holder. And they are slightly different sizes. Okay, so now we have our roll of paper towels, reusable paper towels, and it has that little hole in the middle. So I'm gonna try to take this, put it through. It kind of works. It's not perfect, trying to just overlap it because I just was doing a little bit before, but now I'm trying to do it a lot more. Put it through here. Oh yeah, that works so much better. So I'm overlapping them a little bit more and kind of trying to keep it a little more tucked in. So what I think it's gonna be is once it gets to the point where it's not overlapping, like this one is just gonna go to here, but it's not gonna overlap. I think that's about as wide as you can make it. And then you just slide it down on here. So I was able to get about 5 on here, maybe even 6, which I think is pretty good. And then you would just go through and then pull off the paper towel like this, and then you have another one behind. So yeah, I think about 6 is how many I was able to get. Ta-da! Now we have a roll of reusable paper towels. The next project is going to be using some of these fleece baby blankets. We're going to be creating a traveling Tic Tac Toe game using these fleece blankets to create little pouches. So we have 2 different styles, rainbows and dinosaurs. We're going to be using the fleece as a way to create the shape of the board itself. Some ribbon, I have it in 2 different colors, in purple and orange. And then we are also going to be using some of the Dollar Tree gems as the different pieces for the tic-tac-toe. So I'm just going to take the tags off of the fabric. And I found these quite a while ago actually at Dollar Tree in the baby section. They do have different styles of these all the time. So here's the size of the blanket. It's a decent size. It's 30 inches by 30 inches, so it's really a decent size. And it is super soft. Open up the rainbow one. And as you guys know, I love rainbows. I have a rainbow bow in my hair today, actually from a Halloween costume when I was Rainbow Bright for Halloween one year. I have this little glass bowl cover that I'm going to use as a measure for this. So here's the base that goes with the lid. I think I'm going to use this base because it is a little bit bigger. And I think having extra material will be better than having less. So I'm just going to take this Sharpie and I'm going to trace around it. So we'll set this to the side for now. So I'm just going to start by cutting out the circle. Okay, so we have our circle right here. I'm going to find some felt that I like And I'm going to be using orange ribbon with this for the outside part. So I think maybe I'll do, especially because there's the rainbow, there are several different choices. I'm going to cut some strips so that I can make the actual tic-tac-toe board on here. I do have this, which might be a little bit easier to use. And I actually have this mat that I found at my mom's that I think would make using this a little bit easier. I'm gonna try to follow that line. 2. This does cut really well. So I have these 5 strips. So now we have our little board. And what it's gonna be is when we tie the bag up like this, it's gonna kind of close like this, like a little pouch. And then you can open it and play tic-tac-toe. It's here, here. And then I'm gonna be using these gems as the little pieces. So yeah, this actually is a pretty good size, I think, for the board. So I'm gonna use blue and red stones for it. Hot glue these pieces on. Now do the same over here. I'm really hoping this works the way I'm thinking it's gonna work. And I like that it's a soft board too. So it'll be something that can easily like fit into a lot of spaces. Like if you want to toss it into a bag. It is a little crooked, unfortunately. I should have moved that one up a bit. So now we're gonna take the ribbon and I'm gonna cut some little holes through here so we can sort of thread the ribbon through it. I'm just gonna kind of like fold it up like this and then cut a little hole. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Just going through and cutting some holes in it so that the ribbon that I have can thread through it to kind of create that pouch. And I'm gonna be using this like a thinner ribbon style, not one that's so thick. I'm going to go through and I'm going to put the ribbon through the hole. So I'm gonna go front to back and I'm having it connected still so I know I have enough ribbon. I'm not gonna guess how long I need it to be. Okay, so I think the key is gonna be that you want the last one to come out of the back. So I'm gonna cut the extra off of here and I'm gonna have this one come out the back. So I think it's gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna put the pieces of the little gems. I'm gonna put the gems inside of here. It works. Aw, and now you have a little tic-tac-toe game. I'm gonna cut off the extra. So now you have a little travel tic-tac-toe game. So you would just take it, set it down, untie it, and then open it up. And now you have tic-tac-toe. How perfect is that? Oh, it's so cute. Ta-da! A travel tic-tac-toe game. So now I'm going to go through and make one with the dinosaur blanket. And here is the second little pouch. So you can just untie it and then open it up like this. And now you have a tic-tac-toe board so you can play. And then when you're done, just put them back in the middle and pull it closed again. Like that. These are done. I think those projects are so much fun and we have one more project to try now. The final project is one that I'm not quite sure is going to work. It's going to be the biggest project out of all of them. I want to try to create a Dollar Tree DIY tie blanket. I have several of these super soft microfiber cloths. And then also from the baby section, I have these burp cloths. I'm going to try to take these 3 materials and create a tie blanket. So I had to change my plan for this tie blanket because this microfiber cloth and this burp cloth, they shred as soon as you cut them. I have some other fleece blankets that I think I'm going to use to try for this. I have this really cute little rainbow heart set and then some more of this rainbow pattern as well. I think it might be a little more stable because the fleece itself doesn't shred. The material that it's made of doesn't separate like those other ones do. This is the size of it. I have 6 of these all together, 3 in each style. It's a little more even because I was trying before to do it and it just really wasn't working with just my scissors. So we have this piece right here, and there's a definite top and bottom. Then we have this one. It doesn't really have a top and a bottom. I'm gonna try to attach these sides together. So I'm gonna make these 3 inches high, the strips. You're gonna cut the edge into strips. I'm gonna make them an inch across. Like that. 2, 3, 4. And it's not perfectly the same length. Like the fleece isn't cut perfectly, but I think that's okay. So I have it on the right side. So now I'm gonna do this one on the left side. I will do the next one. And you can definitely use scissors if you don't have one of these cutting tools. Let's try tying these together. So I'm gonna put this here, put this here. So now I'm gonna try to tie these together. So I'm just gonna go cross over and then cross under, cross over, and then cross under. Before I get too far in this, I'm gonna fold it over like this, and I'm going to cut some strips up through here, so then it'll be able to attach to the next part. I'm gonna try to cut through 2 this time. So now I need to cut some more down here to connect this next part, but I really love how that looks. So I'm gonna do rainbows, hearts, hearts, rainbows down on the other side. I have it cut on the top as well. So I'm going to tie the middle together. Now I have this middle part done. So now I'm going to attach it to this part. Now I'm going to try to attach it like that. Okay, this is gonna be the big project. So now it's gonna be heart, heart, rainbow, rainbow. These ones feel a little tight. I think I might have cut the rainbow side a little short. So the middle is proving a little more tricky to me. So I'm gonna just keep doing this and I will check back in once I have this middle part all set. So I just finished this blanket. I think it looks so cute. I went along the top and I cut some little strips in the top right here to kind of make it match the middle, but along the sides I did not. I left that the way it was, but it's so cute. I love it. I think it's really fun, and it's like a really decent size too. So yay, I finished the final project and I'm really happy with it. So these are the reusable paper towels. I just have them wrapped around this paper towel holder. Like I showed you guys, I kind of have them overlapping a little bit and that keeps them together. You can just take one of these sheets off and use it. Very simple to do, and I think it'll work great in our kitchen. So here is the second project. I made 2 of these really cute little travel tic-tac-toe boards. So this is what they look like when they're all tied up in the little pouch. And if you listen, I have the little pieces inside there to be able to play the game. So over here we have an open board and it does tie back up, but then you have your little pieces that you can, you know, put wherever you want to place them. And it's just so cute. And I think it's going to be so much fun to be able to travel with. And then when you're all done, you can just put the pieces in the middle and then you just keep pulling it like this. And then it closes up and then you can tie it so that the little beads won't fall out. So I like this one a lot. I think this is going to be really fun to use when traveling. Here's the last project and by far the trickiest one. I made this throw blanket. Like I shared with you guys in the video, I used some other material that just did not work at all. but the fleece blankets that you can get in the baby section at Dollar Tree were perfect. I was thinking about doing 3 sections, but I honestly think this is pretty big. I love how these little knots look. I think they're so cute, and I'm happy that this project finally worked out. If I stand up with it, it is a huge blanket, and it's only 4 of these together, and I love how it turned out. I just think it's so cute and fuzzy and soft. I just covered Pip up with it. Do you like the blanket too? And that's it for today's Dollar Tree DIY video. Pip is very excited about this new cuddly blanket. I hope you enjoyed seeing these 3 different no-sew projects. I really enjoyed making these projects, but I would like to know what you guys think of them. In the comments, let me know if you'll give these projects a try, and let me know which one was your favorite. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!